Everyone, I'm Anuka from Create by Kay. Today I would like to show you this stitch. For me is so beautiful and elegant stitch. It's a Tunisian stitch. The back look like this, and it's just one row repeat. My hook is a 3.5 millimeter. Is a crochet hook, not a Tunisian. Tunisian is much longer one, but because I just gonna go with 18 chains, I don't need a longer one. So for this stitch, the multiples are 2 plus 2. First we make a slip knot, and how I just said, I will chain 18 . I have my 18 chains, and now for row 1 we have to go in each chain. So the first one we have this loop, we go to the second one, and again we have to have a loop, and we make sure they're the same height. Then we go to the next chain and we do the same. We make a loop, go with my finger right there to keep that loop the same height, and I just keep going in each chain and make my loops and keep them on my hook. In Tunisian, how many chains you have, that many loops you will have on the hook. So I chain 18, I have 18 loops on my hook. Now I have to complete row 1. So what I'm gonna do is I grab this yarn and pull through the first loop, and it's very important this loop we just made right here to not be too tight. And then I grab the yarn, pull through that and the next one, and again I make sure it's not too tight, and I keep repeating the same things. So this is gonna be how to complete a row 1. Now row 2 is the row we will repeat how many times we need. Excuse me. To begin row 2, we make sure this loop is a little bit longer, and then we skip this one right here and we go to the next one and grab the yarn and make a loop. And now we grab the yarn and pull through right there to make a chain, and now grab the yarn and pull through the 2 loops. And right here where we made a chain, we go with the hook on that loop and make another loop. That's the way we start each next row. Now we're gonna skip this one and go to the next one, grab the yarn, make a long loop, yarn over, and we go back again. We make a long loop, yarn over, go back, long loop. Now we have to go to the stitch we skipped, so I go and keep the loops with my finger on my hook, and then I go on this loop. Excuse me. And now we grab the yarn, pull through, and make 3 chains. 1, 2, and 3. And this is what we're gonna repeat. We skip the next one, and to the next we go with the hook, grab the yarn, and here we need to make the long loops, yarn over, go back, and one more time yarn over, go back. Now we have to go to the one we skipped and make the 3 chains. 1, 2 and 3. Skip, make the long loops. 1 time, 2 and 3. Go back and make the 3 chains. 1, 2 and 3. Repeat to the last 2. We're gonna do what we did right here at the beginning. And we have 2 of them left. We go to the first one, make a loop. To the last one, we go right here and then the other loop and make a loop. Now we have to make a chain right here. Then grab the yarn, pull through both loops, and right here where we made the chain, I go back and make a loop. Now to complete row 2, grab the yarn and pull through the first loop. Grab the yarn, pull through the next loop. All the time we make sure this loop is loose, then pull through one right here. Now we have the loops, so we're gonna grab the yarn and pull through all the loops. Now pull through right here where we have the 3 chains, then pull through all the loops, or we have the chain, the 3 chains, and then pull through all the loops. And now the last 2, we pull through 1 and to the last one. Now we have to repeat row 2. Again, we make this loop a little bit longer. We skip this one, we go to the next one, we make a loop, then we grab the yarn, pull through to make a chain, grab the yarn, pull through both loops. Right here where we have the chain, see, not on the stitch, where we have the chain, we make a loop. Now we skip here where we have the popcorn or bubble stitch or whatever, puff stitch, maybe puff stitch, or we have the puff stitch, and we go right here or is the 3 chains, and we have to make the puff stitch, right? So I have the loops. Now we have to go right here or we have the puff stitch. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna go with the hook like this, right there. Go with my finger, then I go with my hook, and I make the 3 chains. And repeat, skip the puff stitch. To the 3 chain, I go on that loop and make the puff stitch. So I yarn over and I go back, and now we have to go right here or we have the previous puff stitch from the previous row and make the 3 chains. Again, skip right here 1 loop, 2 times and 3, and I go to the puff stitch and make the 3 chains. And now I go right here and make a loop, then right here and in the back make a loop, then a chain, then pull through both. Where is the chain? I go back and make a loop. And to complete, just pull through one, pull through the next one, pull through where we have the chains, now pull through the loops, the chain, the loops, and chain. And this is the way how to crochet this very beautiful and elegant Tunisian stitch. If you think might be hard, just give it a try. You'll be surprised how easy it is. And because we only need to repeat one row, it's gonna go, maybe the first row is not the first, the second, I mean, because the first row is just a simple Tunisian row. The second one, you know, you might have a little bit of paying attention and go slow, but then the third row, the fourth, the fifth, is gonna go so much easier. So give it a try. Let me know what you think about this stitch and how you will use it. What kind of project are you thinking? And thank you so much for watching. Bye.